What's going on, people? Today I'm going to show you what I do for a couple of hours a day, 2 to 4 hours a day basically. I drive for Hermes. I do it Monday to Thursday. Today is Tuesday and I've only got 52 stops today, so a couple of hours, just earn a little bit of money on the side, then get on with the rest of my stuff that I'm doing. It normally is busier, sort of get around 70 parcels, and it's obviously leading up to Christmas, so I'm hoping to get up to about 100, 150, maybe even 200, just leading up to Christmas, to get a bit more of that Christmas money in. So with Hermes, you have to, once you get your route, so the area you're doing, you have to plan your own routes, and then you sort of put ETAs in of what time you're going to be at the stops. So it's all sort of more off your own back, and you can sort of time it yourself. So if you want to take longer, I don't know, if you want to have a break or you got something to do at 11, you can then not book anything in for that hour. But I just like to crack on and get them done. So it's currently 20 past 9. Hopefully be finished by about 11, half 11. Yeah, so it's a lot closer for me anyway, because obviously if you see my other videos to drive for Amazon, I mean, you do get a shitload of drops there, sort of like 200 parcels, 150 drops, and obviously you get more money, but it could take you up to sort of 10 hours a day, which isn't good for me because it don't leave me a lot of time. By the time I've driven to the depot and back home, it don't leave me a lot of time to do some other stuff. So this depot's just down the road from me, the area's local, so I know it pretty well. But on the way to the first drop. Just a quick look inside the van. As you can see, not a lot in there. But yeah, hopefully they make this route bigger so I can do more. Right, so I just done my first drop, just on the way to the next one. Just thought I'd go over sort of the pay and stuff. Obviously, you don't get paid for fuel or anything, it's all your own vehicle and fuel. And the rate that I'm on, it averages out at 75 pence per parcel. Obviously, because collections you get less. If you drop off a catalogue you get less, but then you get more for a bigger parcel. So it averages out about 75p a parcel. So ideally, I want about 100 really. So that's probably like, if you get 100, you're looking at maybe between 4 and 6 hours work. So take your fuel off, which I say is about a tenner a day. So you're looking at, if you do about 100, about 65, 70 pound a day. But obviously it's only like half a day really. So it takes you say 5 hours and you get £75, take away your fuel, which is a tenner, so I think it's about, on average I do about 50 miles a day on the route, which includes leaving my house, going to the depot, loading up and then going out and delivering. So looking at about £65 a day, about 4, 5, maybe 6 hours work depending on your route and how much you get paid. So ain't the end of the world, is it, for a little bit of extra money? Let's hustle, baby! So, quick update. It's currently 11 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, it's not at night. And I've got 20 stops left. So, I've done 30 so far. Got to the depot at 9. Loaded up and out of there by about 20 past 9, I think. So, started my first delivery at 9:30. So, hour and a half, done 30. Got 20 left, so looking at probably another hour. And I'll be done. Get on with the rest of my shit. Anyway, peace. Right, so just finished. It's just gone 12 o'clock. Yeah, so I got to depot at 9. I was at my first delivery at about 9:30. So 9:30 to 12 of actually delivering. So what's that, 9:30, 10:30, 11, 2.5 hours. My rate is actually averages out at 80 pence. I thought it was 75, but it's 80 pence. So 2.5 hours, it's £40. So you're looking at, just call it about, you know, you can earn about £15. I'd say you can earn up to £20 an hour really doing this once it gets busier, because your route always stays the same, like the same area. So I've sort of driven the same amount I would drive today doing 50 deliveries than I would doing 100, because they're all, you know, I've gone past houses I normally deliver to, roads. So obviously you do a bit more mileage, but it's quicker. So I've done 50 today, but I've still had to cover from, you know, the start of my area all the way to the end of my area. So if I had another 50 drops in between doing that, obviously the mileage is a bit more, but it's quicker and you earn more money. So today I've earned about 40 quid, say. That's obviously about taking the fuel off. Whereas if I had 100, so say I've done 50 in about 2.5 hours today of actual delivery time, so I could do 100 in 5 hours. So 100 would take me 5 hours, and I'd get 80 quid for that. Or thereabouts, 80, 85. You know, so for 5 hours work you can get about 80, 85 £, which ain't too bad really. But the only thing with Hermes is it's never like guaranteed. You're not getting up in the morning going to work for X amount of time and earning X amount of money. It all depends on how many parcels they've got for that particular route or area. So like I say, mine's been one of the quietest days today, only 50. But something to do, and it earn some money. You ain't got to answer to anyone. All the like depot managers and that are friendly. You just go there, load your van, plan your own route, set what time you're gonna be doing your delivery. So obviously they can email the customer saying your delivery slot is between 9 and 11, and then you just go on your merry little way and deliver some parcels. Do it as quick as you want, as slow as you want. But yeah, I prefer it because it's a bit more flexible. You're not, you know, doing a long 10-hour shift. It's only down the road from me, and obviously it gives me time to do other things, other commitments that I've got. So I think I do prefer Hermes over Amazon. Obviously Amazon do put a lot of pressure on you and give you like a shitload of parcels to deliver. Obviously you get paid more, but is it worth the stress, the fuel? I mean, you should do so much more fuel there. I know they do actually pay a little bit per mileage, but yeah. Anyway, that's it from me. Peace out.